Good evening, social media. This is Angela Green, Executive Director of On Location Memphis. I want to welcome you all to a special edition of On Location Memphis Live, OLM Live. Um, you know, we are in the middle of our marketing campaign. We are very excited. If you all remember back in 2024, we released the first film under our Memphis Movie Production Apprentice Project, Fifth Step. And those of you all who saw the first film, you know that it pretty much ended on a little bit of a cliffhanger. And one of our cast members, she kind of nudged me, Cynthia. She said, we got to do that. We got to go ahead and finish the story out. And I took it as an opportunity to do what we do, which is give individuals an opportunity first opportunity to do what it is that they want to do in the industry. And this was going to be her first opportunity as a screenwriter. And I said, okay, let's go ahead and do it together. And we did. And we came up with 3 scripts to finish out the story of Fifth Step. And this coming September 14th, we are going to share that whole series with the world. And so tonight, I really wanted to bring as many of the principal cast members together as possible for 2 reasons. One, I want you all to meet them. I want you all to learn who they are, what they do. Some of them are actors and entertainers by trade, and some of them are just, they have other professions that they are in, professional people, but they just enjoy the arts. They enjoy acting, and this was an opportunity for them to continue that dream that they have. And so I want you to learn who they are, and then 2, I wanted us to be together as we unveil the debut of the trailer for the Step series, and I wanted us to be together when we share it with the world. So I'm going to take a quick break, and when I come back, I'm going to bring our first cast member onto the virtual stage. So I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. That's the Tennessee Entertainment Commission. They are one of our patrons, and they have been a supporter of On Location Memphis, really On Location Memphis and myself since the beginning. Bob Raines and Hasela Moore at the state level in Nashville, Tennessee. We will always want to thank them for their continued support of the programming and the workforce development things that we are doing here in Memphis, Shelby County. So the first actor that I want to bring to the virtual stage is not a stranger for those of us here in the community in Memphis. And actually, he has done work across the country. I mean, across the country. I mean, he's worked with individuals in Atlanta. He's worked with Kiki Palmer. He's worked with John Travolta. I mean, he's worked on Sun Records. I mean, so he has national credits, yet he still is willing to lend his talents, his expertise, and his knowledge and experience to the independent film space here. And so without further ado, I want to welcome to the virtual stage Mr. Kenneth Farmer. Hello, Ken. How you doing?
I am doing well. Hello, everyone. Man, when I heard that intro, man, it just, you almost lost me. I'm
I was
serious.
lost you.
You almost lost me. They're gonna where he. I mean, it's like it's just so surreal. It just,
Hmm.
But anyway, let me gather myself and tend to the task at hand.
That's all
How's
right.
everybody?
That's all right. Well, I
Cool
appreciate
boy.
you. I appreciate
Yes.
what you've been doing. Why don't you just kind of share with the community the story? And it's an interesting story. You've told it to me. How you learned about the audition for Marcus and the Auteur Club, and how you went about um, securing that opportunity.
I think. It was an email. I saw
Okay.
it about the Altua Club and the auditions, and I think I missed, for whatever reason, I missed the original auditions.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I was actually on the road visiting a friend of the family. She was dealing with some health issues. Who subsequently she did transition.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so I sent the email out to Kathy Lofton.
Mm-hmm.
I say, look,
Yeah, she was our casting director for that
yeah,
first project.
yes. I say, look, I am out of town. If I missed it, hey, that's okay. But I'm in Kansas City and visiting a friend, and if I can just, send in an audition tape. She said, "Oh yeah, by all means." So we ran downstairs, uh, talked with the front desk. They graciously allowed my wife and I to do the audition tape in the conference room.
Mm-hmm.
And I read the role of Marcus. I think one thing I can look at a character, and that's one of my gifts. Uh, is to get into character. I can imitate
Mm-hmm.
characters and quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Saw Marcus, read the script, and I said, "Oh, okay. I think this is how he should be." And we did the audition, sent it in, and she was like, "Wow, this is this is it.
Mm-hmm.
This is our Marcus." And um,
She did.
subsequently, yeah, meeting
She did.
you and all of
Mm-hmm.
that, and I didn't know the depth of you know your impact in the entertainment world. But I just enjoyed it. Fifth step, the whole nine. I was really impressed with, like you said. I had the opportunity to work on what they call bigger Hollywood sets, and you right there with them. You were right there with them
I
with
appreciate
with
it.
what you had is, and I just think it's just I think if you're serious and your heart is what you into what you are going to do, you're going to get there.
Mm-hmm.
And I and
That's
I
true.
think and I just think you as an individual and with the Altua Club uh, on location Memphis, I think those are all your brain childs as they speak. So um, as I got to know you, then I started to say, well, I'm not surprised that the kind of work and the energy that you put out. So
Mm-hmm.
I was very privileged. Like, whoa, man, that was close. I almost missed that train.
I appreciate. I do. I mean, that first project, it was, we just kind of went out on a limb. I know for me personally, because
Hmm.
I'm an attorney by trade, so this is all new space for me. But I do enjoy kind of learning about the other side, the artistic side of
Hmm.
things. And this project in Memphis movie production in particular has definitely drawn out the creative side of me, with having to write that script out of necessity and
Hmm.
then seeing it come to fruition. But I do recall you kind of were you doing acting all along, or did you kind of start late in life?
So I've been acting pretty much as I look back on it now, as you look at my backstory.
Mm-hmm.
I've been acting ever since I was in elementary school.
Mm.
I was actually on a drama club at Longview Junior High. I'm kind of aging myself because they're no longer. I was in the drama club and we were in a play, A Christmas Carol.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I played young Ebenezer. I was the only male in there, and I dropped out. Fast forward, just doing a whole lot of plays here and there, church plays. I joined um, the agent that I'm with now.
Mm-hmm.
They were actually with another ownership,
Okay.
and I did commercials here and acting here. But I've always saw it as, well, this is what I do on the side.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I do, and every time anywhere I go, I'm acting. I'm doing something,
Mm-hmm.
and so fast forward about 50. I was about 51,
Mm-hmm.
and I was doing a commercial. in Arkansas. And the lady said, "What do you do?" And then a light bulb just went off. I say, "I'm an actor. I'm a full time actor." And when I spoke that with conviction, a lot of times we say things
Mm-hmm.
that we get saying because we're trying to fool ourselves, or
Right.
but I actually said that with conviction. Even though I had a full time job, I said, "No, I'm a full time actor."
Mm-hmm.
And it seemed like that following year, that's when all heaven broke loose.
Mm.
That's when I got my first principal role on Sun Records as the Reverend Brewster, and commercials, and Billy Ray Cyrus, all of that. So I would say that was a rebirth of me being claiming myself to be a full time, serious, professional actor. I would say 11 years ago.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, I'm glad that you did come to that realization,
Hmm.
because you are an awesome actor,
Thank you
and
so
you brought a
much.
lot to the character of Marcus, into this production, into this whole series. And so we're very fortunate to have had you be a part of it. And I just thank you for being with us tonight as
It's my
we get
privilege.
ready, to see this trailer debut in a few minutes.
I can't wait. I'm
I,
excited. I mean, this is like, I'm like a 60-some-year-old kid, really,
right,
teenager in life. I just
right.
enjoy this, and seeing, movies and acting and all of that, plays, and I'm just an artistic or creative person, uh,
Hmm.
by divine, calling.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, I'm gonna put you into the virtual
For
green
sure.
room. And when
Okay.
we come right back, we will have our next actor come up.
Don't be just another number. Get an arts plate for your car or truck. Funding from the plate goes to arts programming in schools and communities across Tennessee. Tell the world you support the arts.
All right, and we're back. That's the Tennessee Arts Commission. They have been a great supporter of this particular program, Memphis Movie Production Apprentice Program. I actually started submitting grants for them when we started this program, and so I'm very supportive of them. The plate, the license plate program, is one of their programs that they use to raise money for the arts in Tennessee. So if you haven't gotten one, or if you're interested and open to it, just purchasing that specialty plate allows you to be a supporter of the arts. So keep that in mind. So now, moving right along, this next young lady, she and I have been together a long time, long before any of us was thinking about movies, writing scripts. Now, she may have been thinking about it, but it definitely was not on my mind. It was not on the radar at all. So I've been knowing this lady for over 20 years, and met here in Tennessee. She ended up moving to Chicago, working with my cousin for several years, and then moving back to Tennessee. And we've just kind of been connected. You have a connection with someone, and it just seems to, no matter what the time or the distance, whenever you come back together, you just click right back. And so it was right around the time when this was coming about, and I was going into the casting aspect of it, and I knew this character Tamara. I knew the look that I wanted for this character, and I didn't know how how readily we were going to get actors to audition for us, because it was our first project. We'd never done it before. The program was set up specifically in a way that kind of limited from us just putting out a blanket call for actors. And so I just started just looking around the people and the friends that I had, and something just told me, we were on a Zoom talking about something else, and I said, "Hey, have you ever done acting or thought about it?" And she was like, "Well, yeah, I used to do some, commercial work back in the day, and everything." And she said, "I haven't done it in a while, but it's something I wouldn't mind going back into." And so I asked her to audition, for this part, and she knocked it out the box. The director, Darius, he loved her from the beginning, when he saw her self tape, and then of course she came in. But this person is she plays Tamara Young in The Fifth Step. This is Miss Cynthia L. Jones. Hey, Cynthia.
Hey, Angela.
She's also my
Everybody.
co-writer. She's also my co-writer on episodes 2, 3, 4. How you doing?
Yes. I'm doing fine. I want to thank you for inviting me to out tonight to talk to the audience about what we're doing.
Awesome, awesome. So now you're just recently moved. So you're in, where are you now?
I'm in Plano, Texas, or Dallas, Texas. Plano is really right here.
Plano. Okay.
Like Collierville to Memphis, same difference, but so Plano, Texas.
Okay. So
Mhm.
when I first asked you that question, what was the first thing that went through your mind?
Wow. I had just come out of, I was going through a divorce, and it was just trying to find me. And
Mm-hmm.
when Angela asked me, I was like, oh, I haven't acted in years. The last time I acted, I was in some commercials. I did do some, I was in college, did Lysa Strata. I was like Ken, I dipped and dabbled and stuff as a creative, even when I was young. In third grade, I wrote a
Mm-hmm.
play for my
Mm-hmm.
project. I was one of the only people that wrote a play for the project. So I was a creative at heart.
Mm-hmm.
But I just got away from it because life be lifing, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Living and doing my thing, and hadn't done a commercial in a few years. And so when you asked me, I was like, that sounds fun. That's the first thing I
Mm-hmm.
said. It sounds fun.
Mm-hmm. 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 Yep. And then when I said you all getting paid, she was like, "We get paid?" I was like, "Oh, okay." I said, people do this for free? Okay. I got a lot of work to do." As a part of, we want this to be workforce development. So we want people to actually get paid, for doing their creative work. So now, so what is I know you have a full-time job. What do you do during the day?
I am a project manager advisor at a logistics company.
Hmm. Okay.
And I I love what I do. I pretty much organize and manage projects, big projects,
Hmm.
and advise the technical people and helping them get them launched off the ground. So yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So that's the day job. So
Mm-hmm.
now I told the story that once we finished, the first one left us on a cliffhanger. And I'll admit I had no desire to to remedy that, to answer the
Yep.
question. It was not on my mind or whatever. So what drew you to say, "Hey, Angela, we need to do this, and I want to help you do this"?
Well, first of all, participating in this project was phenomenal. I work with some phenomenal actors who've been out there. I felt so blessed to be in the space, in their space. And I
Mm-hmm.
got the bug. It was like
Mm-hmm.
movies. I love it. It's like I'm supposed to be here. Oh my gosh. And and I said, so she wants this a cliffhanger. People kept saying, what's next? I was like, I don't know, but we need to do something. And so I am a storyteller, So I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, Angela, can I write it? Because I think I can do this.
Right.
And Angela's like, well, I don't know. See, I don't know if I want to. Oh, I don't know. That's a whole lot to do. I said, girl, let's just do this. Let's start it. Let's start it. Let's just go. And so I convinced her. She said, okay, well, we'll go ahead and tackle it together. But it took a little tug now because she was like,
That's
mm-mm.
true. She did. She tugged me.
And then I had an idea. I didn't want to be the only female. See, in the first one, it was only
Mm-hmm.
one female energy. And I said, we need a little more. And so we need to
Mm-hmm.
add some spice it up a little bit.
Mm-hmm. That is true. That is true. There were a few, additional characters that were brought in, but there was one principal character that was added to this series, and that character pretty much carried it. She really carried the story, and I hope she's able to join us tonight because I definitely would like to introduce you to her. But but I,
It's nice to see her come to life, though. It's nice to see her
right,
come to life.
it was so nice to see that character come to life because I think you had a vision for that
I
character,
had a
and
vision
I
for that
had a vision
character.
for that character. And then and when Nicole walked in for those auditions, because we didn't know what we were going to get
We
as
had a lot
far
of
as
people
auditions.
audition now, Angela. We had some good
We
people
Yeah, we
audition
had
for
some
that
good
role.
people
We
to
did.
audition for that role, and
Mm-hmm.
that was the number one role that we needed to cast, because it was
Mm-hmm.
so pivotal, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot
Mm-hmm.
of roles elevated,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
because of the original script, and I had a certain structure around the original script. And the two main characters, Owen and Spencer, they were the main characters. They pretty much carried that first script, and the other characters just kind of, they came in for a little while and then they came back out. They came in for a
Mm-hmm.
little while, but they
Mm-hmm.
came back out. And so, with us going ahead and writing out the other three episodes, we were able to elevate some of the
Mm-hmm.
other characters.
Mm-hmm.
This one character in particular that we brought in, principal character of Maria,
Mm-hmm.
really took it to the
Yeah.
level that we needed it to go.
And we also gave opportunity for people who are in the first one to actually shine more.
Exactly.
We got a couple of surprises we always see from the first that,
Exactly.
and I'll say they carried their weight too. You know, Mr.
Right.
White's son. You know what I'm talking
Right.
about?
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, there were characters. Yeah, there
Showed
were
up.
characters that were in the first that didn't even say anything, or they
Uh-huh.
said very little. Maybe one
Yes.
line or one word or something like that. That eventually we were able to elevate their character and make more of it to just round out the story. And I'm just excited for people to just see, what we've done and where we're going with it. Um, I'm just wondering, what would you say is next for you at this point? Having, because you're going to have like three scripts under your belt as far as credits
Yes.
now. So,
Yes.
are
Yes.
you looking to do more writing moving forward?
I'm looking to do both.
Okay.
I am actually have already made some divine connections. That's what I call them here in Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
I've been here about a month.
Mm-hmm.
And just this weekend, you know me, I'm Miss Friendly, just talking to people. Met a
Mm-hmm.
young lady who is writing a movie, and she wants me
Okay.
to audition for a part.
Okay.
And so I see myself doing both. I got
Okay.
the bug. I can't. And I've been listening to Will on the audio books. He is so inspirational. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
nothing's impossible. No matter age, is nothing to do with anything. When you put your mind to do something, you can do
Mm-hmm.
it. And I see myself acting in more movies as well as writing them. I call myself a future Issa Rae,
Mm-hmm.
Quentin
Mm-hmm.
Brunson. People who write their own and perform and
Right.
also. So yeah, I
Okay.
see that, and it's coming, you all.
Okay.
Yep. And
Excellent.
hopefully, Angela, we might have opportunity to have a tour club on location, Dallas. You never
You
know.
never know. Yeah, you never know. You never know.
Help
So,
others here in this area.
absolutely, absolutely. Well, I'm gonna put you in the virtual green room because I know you are ready to see
Yes.
this trailer. And
Mm-hmm.
when we come back, I'm gonna bring up our next principal actor.
All right. Bye, everybody.
We don't make the art. We make it more accessible, more sustainable, more abundant, more equitable, more attainable, and more dramatic. We don't make the art, but with your help, we make it possible. Arts Memphis, working behind the scenes for 60 years to grow the foundation of Memphis's arts.
And we're back. That was Arts Memphis, as well as the Tennessee Entertainment Commission. They got two plays tonight. But Arts Memphis has been a supporter of OLM really before even I was over OLM. But once I did take over, they were one of the first organizations here to give us our first grant that I've ever written. And then they have continuously pretty much cultivated us and helped me grow as a nonprofit professional. So I'm always very happy to highlight Arts Memphis because they have stayed the course over these past, going on about 16 years that I've been running On Location Memphis and growing this organization up into what it is today. But now, we talked about this young lady a little bit, Cynthia and I, because this young lady played a character that was birthed out of Cynthia. You know, she was the only female character, and I don't understand. I don't know why I had all male, almost all male cast. I mean, but it just kind of worked out that way. And but Cynthia saw the need that she needed some additional support. Additional female support in the film just to really round it out and to make it interesting. And so that character was very spicy. She added a lot of spice to the stories, and so we knew that we needed someone really special to bring that character to life. And we didn't know where we were going to get that person. I mean, it was we were looking high and low. Everybody had their idea of who what she should look like, how should she act, that sort of thing. And but we went through the paces as far as our process, which we usually host a boot camp, an actors boot camp, and put it out far and wide, and see who comes through the door. And this young lady was referred to us, and she came through the door. And when she did her audition, she knocked it out the box. So I am very happy to bring to the virtual stage Miss Nicole Sykes. How you doing, lady?
Hello, I am well. How are you on today?
I'm doing absolutely well, and I thank you for joining me tonight.
You're
I
welcome. Thank
know,
you.
I just thank you because you carried
Thank
this
you.
project.
Thank you.
A lot was on your shoulders over these 3 episodes, as people will see once they watch them. And this was, I know you've done some acting
Mhm.
prior to. Um, was this your first film, or had you done film before?
So I really consider this as being my first film. I've been in another short film before. Had a little small part. I don't really call them small parts, but
Yeah.
But this was the role when I was really able to learn and really be able to just see myself as just the newness, the growth, and just what all it has involved. I've done some stage plays before.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Now, how did you learn about the audition and On Location Memphis?
I actually learned about it from Ronell Ruff, who's also part of the Fifth Step as well. He called me one day and he was just saying, "Hey, we're auditioning." I was like, "Who's auditioning? Like, what do you have going on?" Like, I knew he was a part of different things throughout the
Mm-hmm.
city and different movies and things like that. And he said, when we had, like I said, we had done a play together and the chemistry
Mm-hmm.
was really, really well. And he said, "I know you would kill it. Just give it out." I was like, "Okay, well, let me see. Let me check my schedule. Let me figure it out." And I love theater. I love plays. I just love the creativity that it brings. And when I was invited, I was really in shock to even know that we offered this here in Memphis, Tennessee. And
Mm-hmm.
when I walked in the room to audition, like just the setup, the cast, the crew, it was just so professional, like the emails, the back office. And I just felt I was in the right place. And so I auditioned and here I am.
Absolutely. Now, I want to bring this up because when you came to the audition in the class, you
Uh-huh.
had short hair
I did.
and you killed it. But I know your normal look is long hair. Now, how is it that you ended up coming in? I believe it was by divine that it happened, but how is it you end up coming in with short hair?
So, as women, we kind of go through these epiphanies. Sometimes we want to just a change. And so at that time,
Uh-huh.
I was just kind of, feeling like I wanted to change my look. I wanted to give the installs, things like that a break. And so
Mm-hmm.
with that being said, I decided like right at that time to do it. And when
Mm-hmm.
I auditioned, um, I had the short hair, thinking I was going to keep it, but you know how we are. We're kind of iffy. And so, especially when we go to cutting our hair.
Mm-hmm.
And so I auditioned for the role, not understanding the logistics and all of that, just kind of what I want to do, at the
Right.
time. And so I auditioned, and like I say, here I am.
So now, so I know you did acquiesce and you did what we asked of you, and you said
Yes.
okay, because we were like, we think Maria should have the short hair. So, and you said okay, whatever it is for the character, I'll do it for the character. How did you feel once you saw yourself with that hair, that style? Once you came up with that style for yourself on the short.
To be honest, I actually liked it. So I actually went a whole year
Uh
with
huh.
this short style, and I just put my long extensions back in.
Uh
So
huh.
it gave me time to even see a change in myself just from the hair. And I got so many compliments. And even with me cutting my hair, I saw the vision that other people saw in me and bringing Maria to life. So
Mm-hmm.
not just at
Mm-hmm.
what I wanted, but for the character Maria.
Mm-hmm.
So I
Mm-hmm.
understood it's not about, oh, I don't like, the short hair. It's about what does Maria need? What are people going to trust in Maria?
Mm-hmm.
So
To
I
bring that character.
understood that. Yes,
Mm-hmm. And
it's
you
about the
did.
character.
Mm-hmm. You did bring that character to life
Thank
brilliantly.
you.
So now tell us a little bit about you. What do you do? What's your day job?
Oh, my day job. So I am a licensed realtor here in state of Memphis, Tennessee, the surrounding areas as well as Mississippi. But I'm
Mm-hmm.
not just a realtor. I solve real estate problems, which I
Mm-hmm.
work with buyers, I work with sellers, I work with investors. So if they ever want it sold, all they got to do is call Nicole. And on top of that, I also have a financial literacy. I'm the founder of Planted Seed Solutions, which is a
Mm-hmm.
financial company where we offer credit and tax services as well. So I've
Okay.
always loved the financial literacy space. And so
Mm-hmm.
with that, it's kind of like a full circle business where I'm able to help people create generational wealth by real estate as well as credit and financial solutions with tax problems and things like that.
Okay. Awesome. Awesome. So now that you've done this project, is this something that you think you will continue to pursue, or are you kind of betwixt and between? Because I know with your real estate, it seems to be growing.
Yes, it definitely is. With me, I'm just at a point in my life now where I just have fun.
Mm-hmm.
And if it works for me right now, I'm definitely open to it. I love theater. I love the film. I think it gives you another space in being able to just be free, have fun. Because
Mm-hmm.
sometimes as professionals, we need an outlet, and so I find that outlet in the stage, film, and things like that. So I really
Okay.
enjoy it.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you again coming to be with us tonight as we debut the trailer. I'm going to put you back into the virtual green room, and when we come back, we will have our last principal actor who's with us tonight.
Thank
All
you.
right. All right. That's the Memphis Music Bank. Um, that was the original program that we launched when we made the transition from being a film festival to being on this journey of becoming a cinematic ecosystem. Um, when I started thinking in terms of what the community needed here, the first thing my mind went to was music, because that's where my entertainment law practice centered on initially, was music. And so the Memphis Music Bank was that first program. And then this next person, principal actor who's coming to the stage, actually comes from my entertainment law practice. That's where we met, and that's where our friendship and business relationship grew from. And so as I made this transition into film, the independent film space, I, asked him to come along and basically support me. He is a pillar within the entertainment space, here in Memphis and really all over the world. He comes out of the Stax record family. He was a part of that original group. He's the legendary voice of the Barkays, Mr. Larry Dotson, and I just welcome him to the virtual stage. How you doing, Larry? How you doing?
I'm well, thank you. Hello, Angela. I'm good. I'm good. Now
Excellent.
I'm nervous. I'm
Don't
nervous
be
now.
nervous.
So
We're
now
gonna
is the
talk.
time not to be nervous.
No, you don't need to be nervous. It
Okay.
was funny
Oh,
because Cynthia was telling us she didn't realize how big you are now that she's in Texas, and she's telling people, "Oh yeah, I work with Larry Dawson." They're like, "What? You work with
you
Larry
know,
Dawson?"
funny
And I
story
said, "Yes."
when in our early days on the set, she did not know my background, and it was see, I like it when it's like that. So
Hmm.
I don't want that guy to interfere with anything. So she
Right,
knew nothing of what I do.
right,
So it was so
exactly.
cool. It was funny too. But she
I,
got to know, and we would come to the set. She said, "You know what? You're somebody, aren't you?" That
well, the
was
audience,
cute.
they see those records in the background, so they know you are somebody.
I've been
And the
around for a
career
while.
that you have had over these years, even many artists would die to have that career, and we are just so fortunate that you're here in Memphis. The artists, the creatives here in Memphis, having someone of your stature that they can tap into and connect with and to learn from. So I just appreciate you and everything that you've done for me as a new attorney coming into the entertainment space and allowing me to assist you, but also to learn from you. And I'm not too high and mighty to recognize that I learned and I grew as an entertainment attorney by being allowed to work with you. So I thank you for that.
No, it's my pleasure. And you got me out of a plethora of tight spots. Entertainers always need good
It's
attorneys
something.
and good accountants,
Right.
Absolutely. So
No.
yeah, our friendship goes far beyond this. And might I say, while other eyes are watching, for all ears listening, that I really don't think that this will be the last thing that you do. I think you secretly gotten the bug of this business that we
Mm,
call the music business. I know it's tough though.
it's
I
tough.
know
Yeah.
it's tough and it's challenging and it calls for a lot of
Yeah.
long hours, but it's something very rewarding about it. And for
Yeah.
myself, who I spent my whole entire life missing my chances to act, which has been the second thing in my soul, I just
Hmm.
missed it. By the time I started thinking seriously about it, I had to do age appropriate. My agent would say, "Well, you kind of like missed a lot of your younger years, so now we have to only let you do age appropriate things." But it's
That's
okay.
fine.
I totally enjoy it. This
Hmm.
was a very good experience for me. These young men and women who were on this film project, they challenged me a lot. It
Hmm.
wasn't me going in front of
Hmm.
them; it was me following them in a lot of instances, and for that, I'm very thankful.
Awesome. Yeah, because the first film, you were basically our cameo. You try to always have at least one celebrity to cameo in a film project, so you can definitely use that name to say, hey, he's in the
Oh
project.
yeah,
But
and I
you were
love the
just
mystique of it all. That's
the
that's what
mystique of it
attracted me
all.
to it. I love
You're
the
talking about your
no.
character from the beginning to finally people saw who Mr. White was. And
Absolutely.
but then as we wrote the episodes 2, 3, and 4, your character really elevated. I
Oh
mean,
yeah.
it really elevated. So tell me what you thought once you got those scripts and started reading. How
Well,
your character had grown.
the first thing I thought about at 75, I said, I'm got to really put some hours into this. I come from no lines to a bunch of lines
Right.
and some really challenging moments. But you know what? Having done some independent films before with not a lot of lines, but here and there, I found out that you really have to know your lines.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you have to really to breathe life into the character. You must, if you want to challenge yourself. Yeah, and that was the one thing. But then I said I start to understand who Mr. White was, who he really was. You know, instead of being this tough, mysticful guy in the first film. You know, so I enjoyed it. I enjoyed everybody and everything. And you know, like I said, I can't say it enough. Everybody challenged themselves. And I know it's going to be a good film because I remember a lot of good moments in the film.
Yeah.
Even in Junior, who my characters didn't think very much of.
Right.
I didn't think very much of Junior. He didn't really think Junior was going to be squat. Really.
Right.
But he challenged. We had a scene. We had to talk about it. We almost came to tears in one scene because it was just so challenging. And that's those things elevate and the audience will see those moments.
Oh yeah, they absolutely will. So, but you're still a working musician. So why don't you just tell us a little bit about what's going on the music side of your career?
I'm currently on tour with the tour that I particularly own. It's called the Masters of Funk. We just played Cleveland. It's a combination of 6 or 7 of what we call the OGs of funk music, Ohio players, Confunction, the Daz Band, Lakeside, Midnight Star, and others. So we're on tour doing not a lot of dates. We're revving up. We didn't start till late in the year, so we didn't have a lot of dates. But we're revving up for next year, which we're going to start in March next year and do much more. But I'm working, and you know that stage is my playground.
That's your playground.
It's what I do. You know, it's what I do, and it's still something that gives me goosebumps. I still enjoy it. I mean, I really do, and I think when you stop, and this is probably the truth of anything, when it becomes tough for you to do it, it's really work. But when you really enjoy it, it's no longer work. It's just what you do.
It's just what you do.
You take care of it and it will take care of you. I found that.
Yes. Absolutely. Well, again, I thank you for joining me tonight and joining us as we debut this trailer. And I'm going to take a quick break, but I'm going to leave you on the stage because I'm going to bring the castmates back up after this short break. And then we're going to debut that trailer.
All righty, dighty.
That's Sweet Spire TV. That's one of our distribution partners. It's a streaming platform. If you have not seen the first episode, that episode is streaming for free right now on Sweet Spire TV. You can go and get yourself caught up, or you can wait and join us for the screening event because we're going to show all 4 episodes when we do the screening event. So it's your choice, but you have it there. Let me bring up Cynthia. And I don't see Nicole, but if Nicole comes up, we'll bring her up. You all ready?
Yeah,
buddy.
You sure?
Yeah.
Let's go. I'm gonna get my popcorn.
I'm even surprised, you all. I haven't seen it. I'm excited.
You're excited.
I am too. Goodness.
Okay.
Here we go.
Well, without further ado, here is the debut of the Fifth Step series.
Owen, now I know you've been sober for a year, and that's good, but I still don't know where you are with your fifth step. Don't skip over it. That confession is what's going to heal your soul.
I was calling you to ask for help with Mother's medical and care home expenses for the next couple of months. Just until I find another job. What happened to your job? I just fell out of the crypto markets. My client just lost millions. I mean, what did Bobby tell you? Bobby told me that Mr. White has put a hit out on my life. What? You heard me.
I mean, if you can't see that Bobby, Owen, and Tamara are a threat to this organization, then maybe you just ain't fit to take over. Trust no one is the number one rule in this business.
Any idea how we can handle Mr. White?
I don't know. I have some thoughts. But my first order of business is getting you and Spence out of here.
You can't do this without me. Sounds like the three of you are trying to kill Mr. White.
Tamara.
Talk to your sister, Bobby.
And Marcus, I've been hiding out here for over a month. It's just a matter of time before Mr. White figures out I'm not dead. Spence, I promise you this. I'm gonna get you out of this alive.
Okay, Owen. If we fail and Mr. White finds out Spencer's still alive and you took his money, the next hit is gonna be on you, me, and Bobby.
I can't let this go. I'm taking his ass out.
That's it.
Oh my gosh, it was so
Good
good.
one.
Good job.
Yes, sir.
Kudos.
That's
Good.
exciting.
Good
So that's what's
thing.
on the trailer when we send people out there to get the ticket. That when they go to the website, right?
It's gonna
That trailer.
eventually. So everybody knows that this is the screening event is September 14th.
Yes.
Malco Studio on the Square. All you need to do is go to onlocationmemphis.org and get your tickets. Tickets are on sale now at onlocationmemphis.org. And come out and celebrate with us. All the tickets come with a popcorn and drink. Thank you to our sponsors, Pinnacle Bank, Representative Karen Camper. And we just would love to see all of you all come out and join us for the premiere of the Fifth Step sequels.
Absolutely.
People have been asking me, are they going to be able to take pictures with the
Absolutely.
cast?
So yes, absolutely. From 6 to actually people, if you want to come a little early, from 6 to 7, we'll be taking pictures. We call it our media event. We'll be taking pictures and everything. So if they want to come a little bit early, they can, because we will be there. And then the screening event itself will start at 7 o'clock.
And
So it's gonna
popcorn
be
and
a
a
lot of
drink,
fun.
everybody. Popcorn and drink. Don't have to wait in line.
Right, popcorn and drink. Well, I thank all of you all for
love it.
joining me tonight for this special OLM live discussion. Everybody stay tuned. And you know what? Before I leave, I'm going to go and show you all the individual posters for each episode before we leave, just so you all can see it. So
let's
that
look
so
at
then
'em.
this is
Oh,
the
yeah.
episode 1,
Oh, yeah.
loyalty,
Yeah.
Fifth Step loyalty. Then episode 2, that's Fifth Step, who do you
Who
trust?
do you trust?
All right. Okay.
And then the last one, rounding it out,
Oh,
is
Oh,
Fifth
yeah,
Step
yeah,
checkmate.
look
Now,
at
that's
Yeah,
a
that.
decent.
yeah.
That's not. I
Oh,
haven't seen that picture. That okay. We look all look good on it. We look like what
if
the
looks
heck?
could kill, looks could
If looks
kill.
could kill.
Yes,
If looks
Yeah.
could
love
kill
it.
right
I
there.
love
If
it.
looks could kill.
So those
Yeah,
are the
that is
episodes.
great.
Looks
And,
good kill. You said it, Larry.
Yes.
Oh, that's an inside joke, everybody. So come to the movie to find out what I mean.
Right.
Those were some really good clips for the trailer. I mean, yeah.
Thank you.
That's
Larry
enough to-
Dawson, you outdid yourself, Mr. S.
Oh,
Mr.
No,
White.
I
no.
told-
Look, listen at
Yeah.
you. Listen at you.
Yeah.
No,
man.
I think the there's enough to go around for everybody.
And
Everybody
Kenneth
was
Farmer,
really,
the
really
conscious. He's the conscious in the movie, Mr. Kenneth Farmer. Keeping it.
Now, Miss Nicole, did you get to see yourself?
It's gonna be
There's Nicole Sykes. She came back in. There's Nicole.
It's gonna be a surprise.
She may be a little preoccupied.
Okay.
So we're gonna let her right back off.
Nicole cut up.
She did cut up.
Everybody.
She anchored this trailer just like she anchored the movie.
Those were some really good scenes for a trailer.
Yeah, those are some good clips.
Okay, you're back. Oh, she's
Action
still
packed. Nicole, are you back? We were trying to tell you.
She's still on the phone. She's
still on the call. Dang, she's handling that business.
She said she's handling the business. She's handling the business.
If you want it sold, call Nicole.
Right. If you want it sold, call Nicole.
Yeah.
So, but anyway,
I'm gonna have to reach out to her.
Right.
Absolutely.
So we're gonna be circulating that trailer and put it on out there. I'm excited. I hope this is getting you all excited.
Oh,
Tell your friends, your family,
And
everyone.
Angela,
it's
I
time.
want to say thank you for the opportunity to be part of this. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be in this whole new space. So thank you so much. You just don't know.
Absolutely.
I got a chance to work with Kenneth Farmer and Larry Dodson and Keenan Walker. I mean,
Tremaine Morgan, everybody.
Tremaine Morgan, yes, and Nicole Sykes.
And Nicole and the Nicole Sykes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try one more time.
See Nicole.
Right.
Nicole. Woo, did you see the clip? Did you see
the trailer?
I saw a little bit of it. I missed it.
Oh my gosh, girl! You made that last statement. You got to watch it.
Okay, well, I'm gonna play it one more time just for Nicole because I want her to see it with her castmate.
There we go.
You ready?
Once I get that, blast it out.
Okay, we're gonna do an encore.
Here we go.
Yay!
Oh, now I know you've been sober for a year, and that's good. But I still don't know where you are with your fifth step. Don't skip over it. That confession is what's going to heal your soul.
I was calling you to ask for help with Mother's medical and care home expenses for the next couple of months. Just until I find another job.
What happened to your job?
I just fell out of the crypto markets. My client just lost millions. I mean, what did Bobby tell you?
Bobby told me that Mr. White has put a hit out on my life.
What?
You heard me. I mean, if you can't see that Bobby, Owen, and Tamara are a threat to this organization, then maybe you just ain't fit to take over. Trust no one is the number one rule in this business.
Any idea how we can handle Mr. White?
I don't know. I have some thoughts. But my first order of business is getting you and Spence out of here.
You can't do this without me. Sounds like the three of you are trying to kill Mr. White.
Tamara.
Talk to your sister, Bobby.
And Marcus, I've been hiding out here for over a month. It's just a matter of time before Mr. White figures out I'm not dead. Spence, I promise you this. I'm gonna get you out of this alive.
Okay, Owen. If we fail and Mr. White finds out Spencer's still alive and you took his money, the next hit is gonna be on you, me, and Bobby.
I can't let this go. I'm taking his ass out.
Ooh, Nicole, you anchored it, girl. You anchored it.
You can't let this go, fool.
That's it.
There you go.
Yes, ma'am. I love it.
We love your improv, Nicole.
There you go.
Sound of applause, everyone.
It was awesome. Thank you, Angela. I love how you pulled it together, Angela. Really good trailer. Good trailer.
I have to give this. I have to give this to Mr. Rod Kirby of Kirby Productions.
Okay.
He is the person who edited the trailer for us.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
And he has been working the social media on the promotion of the series. So all hats off to Mr. Rod Kirby. He did his thing. He did his thing.
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did.
Excellent job.
Absolutely. So, well, we are coming up on the close of this OLM Live discussion. We may have another one coming up soon because we want to hear from our extras as well as some of our other cast members. So we want to give them one more opportunity before we all come together on the 14th, September 14th at Malco Studio on the Square. Tickets are on sale now at onlocationmemphis.org. That's onlocationmemphis.org. So go ahead and get your tickets. don't delay, because I promise you, the closer we get to it, they're going to start going fast.
Yeah.
So without any further ado, I'm going to wish all of you all a good night and a thank you.
Can't wait to see you guys on the red carpet.